Hey, what's up? We're the Bunkin Bros, and we're back today to show you some AI scams that are infiltrating your feed, but you don't know how to spot it? Well, guess what? We're gonna tell you exactly what to look for in today's episode of Debunking.
Guys, check this out. This one, oh my God, was so good. I was just browsing my feed one day and someone said what I ordered versus what I got, and I immediately saw, wait a second, that's another MidJourney AI image on a storefront.
AI image, AI video.
AI, and they even have AI image to video on there. Last time we showed you guys storefronts that are items that don't exist at all, but look at this. This is actually a real store where if you buy this, you will receive something.
Okay.
What do you get?
Yeah, what do you get? Because these look very intense.
You get...
Oh, it's printed!
No! It's printed on it?
Wow, they just printed the AI image on the shirt.
We have the shirt at home.
Yeah.
Shirt at home.
So yeah, you're looking at a picture, you want to tell if it's AI, because these look pretty realistic, so what do you look for? Here's some things that you can do to tell if something's AI. The first thing to do is to pick a skinny line anywhere in the image and try to trace it and follow it, especially along the patterns. The more you look at these lines, they start to not really make sense. They break up and they become like embedded in themselves. It's really ugly. Also, because AI image generators are basically replicating little parts of image patterns, notice how the braided knots on her shirt become almost the same texture as her hair. Because like, once again, it's like the same way we work as artists when you're like putting down little blobs of ink and paint. Bob Ross is a great example. Like the way he scratches the brush on the canvas, it's like, oh, those are tree branches, those are waves. In reality, they're just paint blobs, but they're shaped a certain way to give you a mental cue as to what they are.
Yeah.
And AI images are doing the exact same thing.
There's so many red flags before you even, get your product here, which is like $30 for a sweater like this. Like, are you kidding me? Those things are really, really hard to make. And it's so funny about this is like with like Wish and Temu and all these like drop shipping sites, like these sites exist to sell you stuff because they're sending from China, so you want to return it. It's a huge pain in the butt. It's really hard to do that. And if they send you something that's wrong and you have a problem with it, it's like, dude, you're out of luck. Anyway, so yeah, so there you go, boom. Classic scam, classic. So not all AI sublimation prints are bad, because I'm actually wearing one right now. So I've been making custom one-off sweet AI camo designs just because it's fun. And it's not a scam because I know what I'm getting. I'm not selling them yet, but if I were to, I might use something like Squarespace. It's today's sponsor. So if you guys are interested in starting your own website or making a shop full of designs that you've created, you should check out Squarespace, not only because they have award-winning templates, but most importantly, they have an entire integrated payment system where you can use credit cards or PayPal, Afterpay, Klarna, all sorts of ways to actually start your own little shop where you can make anything you want. And since we're on the topic of AI, we can't forget to talk about Squarespace's Fluid Engine that actually helps you design websites even faster and gets you to the results you want. It's not scammy stuff, it's cool AI, it's helpful AI. They probably trained it on a bunch of really cool websites. Isn't that sweet? And of course, they provide you with so many amazing, helpful analytics to help make sure your shop's thriving and reaching the customers or audience that you're trying to. So if you're interested in creating a website, head on over to squarespace.com/CordoCrew to get 10% off your first website or domain. Check it out. It's a great deal.
In all the ways to make money on the internet, of course you can just generate as much content as you can and just turn on that content hose and hope to get some added hits on that content, and maybe it's not a bot. But another way to make money, a tried and true classic way to make money, is simply to scam people.
Steal it!
Oh, just simply scam them.
While I was researching the fake Keanu Reeves AI news story that picked up from our video, I got served a ton of fake AI advertisements where they would use deepfake technology and voice alteration technology to take celebrities and make it sound like they are hawking some product or making it legitimate. You know what, we'll just start playing the advertisements and you guys shout things out as it hits you. All right, Dr. Oz.
Jesus Christ.
I already don't trust anything this guy says.
Yeah, you shouldn't, but...
So,
has shown that type 2 diabetes is a direct consequence of a deficiency of a single mineral in the body.
yeah, whenever he moves his head, like the plane of his mouth kind of doesn't move.
You have a video of him talking, but his mouth is being replaced by an AI animated mouth that's being fed audio from text to speech.
That's being fed audio from text to speech.
It's been trained on his voice. And so the audio is driving the mouth animation. And you get this weird disconnect where he's moving, he's talking, he's doing things like this, but doesn't line up at all with what he's saying. They're probably using Wave2Lip, which basically just takes an audio file and animates the mouth. It's the easiest one to use in terms of like just pumping out content. Another thing to notice, he never says what it is.
John managed to find a new way to help your body recover this mineral naturally.
What is it? And now they're trying to, this is the emotional manipulation, they're hooking you in, right? They're trying to get you to stay to figure out what this thing is. So I clicked on the advertisement.
Morgan Freeman, one of Hollywood's biggest stars, struggled with
Oh, immediately the lips don't touch.
What a weird thing to talk about in Jimmy Kimmel. Do the loop, do you see the
freaking loop?
I've tried absolutely everything to control my blood sugar. The medications only gave me side effects.
Okay, all right. Oh my God. That's him at his lowest.
Him all mummied up.
I might turn into a mummy.
It's completely true and scientifically based.
Wait, this is real now.
Now we get real actual scammers showing their faces.
I like how they still have the ad bar playing at the bottom.
You notice
Admiral
the-
ad bar.
The ad bar at the bottom is such a dirty trick. So if we go back to the beginning of this, watch how fast that progress bar moves at the beginning. So, it's like a 30-second long video. As the video plays, it slows down more and more and more.
Oh, that's dirty.
It's so dirty.
But it'll get close and never actually
Exactly.
reach.
Have you noticed they still haven't told you what the product is? They're still like hooking you along a little bit. Because the more time you spend watching an advertisement, the more like committed you feel to having to like buy the advertisement to make it feel like your time was worthwhile. That progress bar is slowing on down to a crawl. It's barely even moving now. What they're selling here is fake diabetes medicine. It's text-to-speech, it's Wave2Lip, which is not really the best way to fake stuff these days. There's better ways to fake stuff, which I will show you in this video. So after I found that fake diabetes medicine, this advertisement popped up. This one's kind of crazy.
Oh man, is this the same day?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So this one started off with a priest, clearly targeting a certain demographic of people, not religious people, but like old people, right? And they're doing Wave2Lip, and they're using text-to-speech. Now check this out.
If today you need to pay a bill, settle a debt, or simply would like more money in your life, the 60-second prayer will help you.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
I just hit the jackpot, baby.
Just to let you understand the power of this prayer, it has been hidden from you for years, because this is the secret of the rich to get so much money.
Pause. This is the craziest advertisement. Like, it's a pitch for a magic prayer. I'm very excited to find out how we need to give them money to receive this prayer.
He won't tell you it here in the video, of course. And click.
Wait a second. These are, look, the website is more the same way. Like, it's so obvious that these are both operating under this in the same shack.
Yeah, they all went to the same scam school.
God is about to completely transform your life and gift you with an
Okay. How do I give you my money? I want the prayer.
Raise your hands and give thanks.
Now
God
it sounds
is about
like
to
AI
completely
voice.
transform your life. Look, you've a
How did you fast forward it?
I recorded the whole thing and then fast forwarded in DaVinci. Do you guys want to know how?
Oh my God, this is just like the hose. You're in this deep dungeon, and then like there's these robotic overlords with a slurry hose, and then like this is gray, gross slurry is just like pouring onto you.
How long do you guys think this advertisement went on for?
Half hour.
Half hour. It was 30 minutes long.
What?
Yes, I'm sitting there like,
What's
I need to
the
do
game
some work.
behind making an ad that long?
She doesn't tell you. The whole time she's like, wouldn't it be great to have a thing that would bring us so much money? And they repeat that over and over and over again for like 25 minutes, like brainwashing.
This is so weird. It's so weird.
I think this was edited by ChatGPT. Money, Jesus, women, money, Jesus. Happy, money, money, money.
I can't take it.
Power, clothes, vacation, people, friends.
Okay, guys, this is actual brain rot. This is actually what brain rot is. Anyone who says brain rot is something else.
All over the world without charging a single cent for it.
We're getting to it, guys.
And I also pay for servers to be able to send you access to the Magic Temple. Not to mention the support team's salary, which will be available 24 hours a day to answer your questions. So in the end, this costs me money. That's why until I find someone or some company willing to sponsor these costs, I'm forced to charge a small fee to send you the magic prayer and access to the temple.
There we go.
So even though this magic prayer brings you wealth and riches, she can't afford to run the website, so you need to pay a little bit of money to get the magic prayer that gives you the money.
She should just use the magic prayer to pay for the servers.
Will be able to receive their access for the symbolic amount, $59.
What a fucking deal.
And then the button appears. You have to wait until then.
To cart.
So they get you first to the priest. Anytime people are taking real footage or real video of somebody and manipulating it later on, look for the crispness of the teeth.
They're always so blurry. Why are the teeth always so blurry?
Look how crisp his eyes are.
It was that way in frickin' Alien Romulus as well.
Yeah, seriously, if a Hollywood movie has blurry teeth, scammers aren't gonna do much better. So the thing is, a lot of the tools that the scammers are using here are also really useful tools. Being able to do wave to lip to say, have a translation of a show and have it be in another language is actually really useful. We're in this area where we see tools that can be used for good or evil. And it's up to us to choose the right thing to do with them.
We're actually making an extended version of this episode on quarterdigital.com. We had a lot more fun stuff that we're looking at.
How many people do you think are watching this?
Oh my God. It was a good time, and you can have a good time with us over there. But here on YouTube, we're gonna get back to it.
You guys might remember, I took a voice sample from you, and I took a video sample from you.
Yeah.
You guys are familiar with Sam and Wren. You know how they move, you know how they talk. So let's take a look at a video where I've manipulated them. So first, here's a still picture of Wren. I'm gonna take this photo, I'm gonna bring it to life. So here's me capturing a video of my face. And now here's Wren doing all the same expressions.
Oh, he ages so much.
Yeah, I was about to say, why did he become old man?
The motion's good though.
Yeah.
His face is getting slowly squished over time, but...
All right, here's Sam eating his lunch.
Did it replace his whole head?
I kind of got cuter.
It made your cheeks a little rosier. And then I'm taking my voice and I am translating my voice into Sam and Wren's voice.
I just want to tell you I have a special secret way for you to make money. And it makes you rich, and it made me rich, and made lots of people rich.
I'm here to tell you about this special nutritional supplement along with a magic prayer that can make you lots of money and cure any disease that you have and lots of other things, whatever it is that...
This one works better than Wren's for some reason.
Yeah, my head is small. Wait, so it's generating my entire head, not just the face, because when you're doing a deep fake, it's just doing this part of the face, and that's it.
That's it.
That is the whole head.
Yep. That lets me speak and have emotions and have natural human cadences and have that become their voice, which is kind of crazy.
And it makes you rich, and it made me rich.
And you know, the lip sync is a little weird, the mouth animation is a little bit weird, but because we know how these guys talk, they don't talk like me. I guess I talk like this a lot. But if you didn't know them, you might not see that as clearly. Also, it's on the internet, so it's blurry, it's compressed. It's a weird, wacky world we're going into.
Now, we've gathered a lot of really cool clips, but we know you're out there finding stuff too. Let us know if you find anything, send it over to debunk@corridordigital.com. Brad Pitt, Hollywood's most handsome man. He wants to be your boyfriend. Recently, a woman was scammed out of an exorbitant amount of money by Nigerian scammers pretending to be Brad Pitt. We're talking about $850,000.
What?
She sent them. It all starts with Brad Pitt hitting you up on social media some way and saying, hey, I like you, I'm interested in you. And then it elevates to, you know what? I'm gonna send you some gifts, some very expensive gifts. And then, oh, now there's a problem with the gifts. They're in customs. They need money to release the gifts. And then it escalates to now, I'm in the hospital and I have medical expenses you have to pay for. And the way they were doing it, though, was eventually with doctored images and then AI video. So these are an example of some of the images that were sent to her.
Yeah, these are just photoshops.
He's that one in the top right? He's got the freaking 1930s pajamas on.
Dude, the bottom right's also hilarious.
Bottom right?
This is crazy.
Look at the text. I love you so much, my wife.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the reason she thought that she needed to send him money is because he said that Angelina Jolie, quote unquote, froze his bank accounts. And so she had no choice but to do it.
Darn Jolie.
But then what happens is that news articles start coming about Brad Pitt actually entering like a relationship with like another model. So the woman starts to get suspicious. The scammers, in response, created a news segment using AI voice and wave to lip to convince her that Brad Pitt released a statement about his new relationship and that this other woman was still his true love. There's definitely a lot of speculation because a lot of the actual stuff that she was sent isn't released. Given the like account that she's given and stuff, it's like, honestly, she was just tricked with text messages, Photoshop images, and then at the very end, the Hail Mary was the AI wave to lip news source.
What's interesting about this is that like the Brad Pitt scams have been going on since way before AI video was ever a thing.
Yeah.
It just goes to show this like there's always a market for people who can get scammed. The last time we were on this show, we were talking about the wildfires here in LA, and a lot of people were creating these AI videos of like the Hollywood sign on fire and stuff like that. And we're talking about what fire actually looks like. Well, there's a moment there when we actually pulled B-roll from a website called Storyblocks. We use it all the time. I actually love this site. We're using it as an example of what real fire should look like. But we discovered after having downloaded that video file, it was actually an AI generated video of a wildfire. It wasn't real.
There's like a volcano splatter.
There's a volcano splatter coming in. Ready for it? So then we started diving deeper and realized that like this user on Storyblocks, everything they've been uploading for a while now is all just AI video, and it's all relatively high quality too.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it's not bad, but like it definitely, that fire scale is way off.
See, that's the thing. AI can never get the scale of fire correct.
Maybe if
That
you're
one,
like,
that one actually is pretty convincing. That clip I might honestly not think much of if it's shown in the right context.
And see, that's the thing. I would have no problem using any of these assets in a context that is like, oh, I just need some generic B-roll to kind of illustrate a point I'm making. But if I'm trying to show you how real fire looks, but then I use an example that is not real, that is disingenuous. Other stock websites, such as Adobe Stock, they actually have little signs that clarify whether or not it is AI generated. It's generated with AI. Editorial use must not be misleading or deceptive. See, that's the thing about Storyblocks, though, is that there's no indicator on any videos on Storyblocks to indicate whether or not it is real or generated.
I'm curious, how on Storyblocks these days, how much is AI?
that one looks like AI.
That kind of does.
Yeah, look at the smoke in the background.
Yep. It's like you can't tell if it's fire or smoke. That's I think it's animation.
Those are 2D like After Effects particle systems or something going on there.
Interesting. So yeah, that's interesting to point out, like, there are a lot of artificial videos here that aren't AI video. It's just CG animation.
And there's a lot of AI. In fact, I would say right now it looks like at least half is AI.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about CGI videos? Do you think those need to be disclosed?
Ultimately, you're right. For the people who are discerning with this kind of stuff, I mean, there's a transaction. You are giving them money. You want to make sure the product matches your specifications. Somewhere within these, they do need to mention, is this real? Is this CGI? Is this AI? Because ultimately that is going to matter to a lot of people.
We'd love to keep making more of these episodes. If you like it, please leave some comments, telling us what you'd like us to look at, like any specific types of AI video or scams or other things out there that are manipulative, any crazy news stories that have caught your interest. Please let us know.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, debunk@corridordigital.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.